What's going on, everyone? Welcome to week 4 of the PPL, where we're going up against Mountaih. So far, we've been able to have a pretty good run this season so far. Definitely better than I expected as someone who really hasn't played Gen 9 Wi-Fi before. And I am pretty proud of, how well we're doing. I mean, we're 3-0 plus 10. We're at the top of the league. Really looking good here. If we clutch this win, we might already be locked playoffs, to be honest with you. But this week we have a very formidable opponent, and an opponent that I've never beaten ever. Mountaih, by far, is my biggest kryptonite in Draft League. I played him twice, and I've just never beaten him in both situations. I was so close, but it just didn't happen. And it's his building style, it's the way he plays. Somehow it just matches up really well against how I think about the game. And I just haven't been able to get him yet. And when I saw the schedule, this was the game that I wanted to win most. Competition, rivalry, speaking aside, Mountaih is genuinely one of the nicest people in the community and one of my closest friends in the community at this point. We mock each other a lot, we help each other with mons a lot, and we both sort of improved as players together ever since CGT, which is, a Gen 8 league that both of us won, actually. So that's pretty cool. He's genuinely so amazing, and he's such a bright light in the community. And the cool thing about, not only just he has an amazing sense of humor, he has an amazing channel, his videos are so fun, and he always produces really good games, too. He also has this shtick where he, wears a suit through all of his games, right? He wears this suit, like his formal, I'm here to play the game, he wears a suit. It's pretty cool. I do not have a suit, nor do I think I would want to wear a suit. So I got thinking, how can I what can I wear? What's my work/business attire? What is my work/business attire? Ooh. And there we go. This game against Mountaih is gonna fucking rock. It's gonna be so exciting. I'm so excited to play this match. And yeah, it's just gonna be a fun time. I'm really excited to bring it to you. As always, please go check out my editor, Jay Ricky. He makes amazing content on his own and makes all of these videos as amazing as they are. If you don't go and sub to him, there will be fucking consequences. Okay, let's fucking do this thing. Let's get into the team builder. Alright, so we're here. Jay Ricky is going to put Mountaih's team up on screen for you all to see. And in terms of scariest mons on Mountaih's team, I think the biggest scariest mon is Kilowattrel, whether or not he brings it as his Terra option or not. I don't switch in well to its dual stab because my electric type, which would otherwise resist its dual stab, is part grass. So hurricanes in particular I don't switch in very well to, especially Terra flying if he opts to go that route. I originally thought of bringing a little bit more bulkier of a build with Gastrodon to try and take that on, but even Spadef Gastrodon gets absolutely destroyed by Terra flying Kilowattrel. So we're going to try and have to just beat it by revenging it, essentially, and just getting as much damage on it as soon as humanly possible. And then the other mons, I think Glowking and Garchomp are both scary. They're pretty standard mons, but they're really good. So I think those two are definitely going to come. So Titan scares me a lot because of one, it has a very unpredictable moveset this game. He could do the Terra Water Liquidation, he could do Terra Ice to just get boosted Ice Shards against Zapdos and Dragapult. He could do Terra Ghost as well, although I think Terra Ghost would probably be the worst option because of Sucker Punch KINGAMBIT. But there's also a big question about how he disperses his coverage. So it's possible that he just runs Icicle Crash, Earthquake, Ice Shard on Titan, and that would hit my entire team. And originally I thought that would come with the Belly Drum set, and then I would just literally have no way to beat it unless I was Shuka KINGAMBIT. So I was Shuka KINGAMBIT first, and then I realized that Titan got Superpower, so it could be Terra Water Liquidation Superpower Ice Shard with Belly Drum. So there's no one set that can guarantee take it on. So that's why we have the red card KINGAMBIT, as you can see, which I'll get into a bit later. And then otherwise, I think the rest are going to be sort of defensive answers that he brings. I could see Ursaring or Tyranitar. I'd be surprised if neither of those two came, because just you want some kind of ghost resist against Dragapult. So I think Ursaring or Tyranitar could come, and then for the last slot, it really depends on what kind of composition he wants. I could see Scizor, I could see Breloom, even though I think Breloom kind of doesn't have a great matchup into my team. because I haven't brought Rotom yet, it's possible he just wants to click Spore against me, but I do have 2 grass types this game, thankfully. He could bring Alomomola. Alomomola would be really good for things like Zapdos and Arcanine, and that would be a little annoying to deal with. So there's a couple options he has in terms of that 6 slot, but in terms of the first 5, I think it's going to be Galarian Slowking, Garchomp, Kilowattrel, Titan, and then either Ursaring, Tyranitar. It could be both. No idea. But that's sort of my head going into this matchup in terms of what I think he's bringing. In terms of what I'm bringing, the name of the game here, the strategy here, is just to essentially spread burns as much as possible. We have 3 Will-O-Wisp Mons on this team, so we're going to spread as many burns. We're going to spam Hex against Mountaih this week. And by doing that, hopefully we can whittle some of his things like Garchomp down. We can whittle Tyranitar down with Burn, Alomomola if it comes, Scizor. He just doesn't like switching into Will-O-Wisp. So that's a big sort of component of this team, spamming Will-O-Wisp and then trying to set up with Go-Go in the end game. Again, we're going to take 2 with Go-Go because we got frozen last time. So ideally, Terra Water with Horn Leech Terra Blast should be able to take him on quite well. The obvious stop to it is Kilowattrel, but I am max Spadef, so if he's not like Life Orb or something, like Thunderbolt is really only doing like half. So as long as I'm staying above that line, I can always trade 1-for-1 at the very least with Kilowattrel. I'm boots on a lot of stuff here because I know that he enjoys bringing T-Spikes, and I'm not bringing Glamora this week, so I don't want to get bitten in the butt like that. And on top of that, I mean, he has like Spikes Garchomp and things of that nature, so I don't have removal this week. I don't think I brought removal any week, to be honest with you, but those other weeks I brought hazards of my own, so I was, you know, relying on my opponent to remove, or just I preferred hazards on my opponent's side more than I cared about hazards on my own. In this case, I'm not bringing hazards. I couldn't slot in Glamora and I couldn't slot in Gastrodon, so I'm not bringing hazards. I think this is probably one of the weaker points of my team, is that I do need to bring one of those 2 mons every week if I want hazards, so I just kind of have to bite the bullet here and not bring it. Hopefully that won't like screw me over, but yeah, no hazards for me this week. Other than that, team seems pretty good. Arcanine switches into things like Breloom and Scizor. Rotom switches into things like Garchomp. Arcanine also switches into Ursaring pretty well because it's just Fizz-Def Intimidate. Zapdos is really great here because the combination of Thunderous Kick and a Brave Bird does a lot to things like Alomomola as well as Garchomp. I think in terms of lead, it'll be either Zapdos or Rotom, depending on what 6 he brings. And then, yeah, like I said, the Kingambit is really there to just stop a Belly Drum Titan. It's just going to sit in the back of the game until Titan comes out. If Titan doesn't come, I'm going to use Kingambit a little bit more liberally. And the cool thing about red cards, it's not just there for like Endure red card. It could also be there if Titan doesn't come and something attacks me and I'm clicking Kowtow Cleave. There's a 1 in 5 chance that he's going to get sent into Slowking, so maybe I'll just get a lucky hit off after the red card faces something out. So yeah, that's the team. Let's get into the game. Alright, what's going on, everyone? We're here for a game against Mountaih. Good luck, have fun to him. Whew, I'm excited. Let's see what he brings. Okay, so Glowking comes. There's no Kilowattrel. Let's fucking go. Oh my god, that's huge. Okay. So Titan's definitely Terra. That's good to know. Okay, Glowking, Garchomp. Kilowattrel's not there. Instead, there's Hatterene. That's fine. Oh my god, this team is Go-Goat food. If I don't win with Go-Goat, I'm bad. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I might lose to Go-Goat. There's no Scizor here, so Alomomola is great here too. Go-Goat sets up on a lot of stuff right now. That's great. Okay, so in terms of lead options, is it Zapdos? Is Zapdos the best lead option? It might be Zapdos. This team's so slow. This might be Trick Room. Okay. It might be Trick Room, but that's okay. I think I'm going to lead Zapdos, because I don't want to lead Rotom. I actually want Rotom alive for the Garchomp and stuff. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm kind of confident this is Trick Room, the more I'm looking at it. This is, I mean, but it could just be really fat. We'll see. We'll see. I think I'm as prepared as I can be for offensive Ursaring. Yeah, I think so. We'll see. It could be like sheer force to Titan under Trick Room though, and that's something important to keep in mind. Okay, so who do we see? We see Cool Hat, that's Hatterene. So that's nice. I'm definitely going to want to Kelk and see what this is on my U-turn. Hatterene comes out. U-turn to a Fizz Def set is going to be doing 20%, so that's absolutely fine by me. I'm just going to U-turn as he stays in. So this is going to do about 20%, so that looks like Fizz Def, which is good to know. If I don't see leftovers here, I'm going to assume Kasib. This is a little tricky because I don't actually have that great of an answer to this defensively. And I want to keep Power Bottom alive for Titan, obviously, as well. So it's a little bit difficult. I need Arcanine. I think Rotom-Mow is my most expendable thing. Yeah, I'm going to go Rotom-Mow off this and see what happens. I am Spadef. If he goes for Mystical Fire against a Zapdos, that'd be pretty wild. Reflect. Okay, so he's Fizz Def screens. We're going to see Reflect here. I'm so glad I'm red card. I'm so happy I'm red card for sure. Okay, so they're probably going to try and get a Light Screen here. I think my moves just get as much damage off as possible with Leaf Storm. Leaf Storm, it's going to be doing a lot. Yeah, it's going to be doing like half, so may as well. He doesn't have a great switch in. If it's Glow-King, it's Glow-King, but that's fine. He could just go Glow-King here. But I mean, I could be Shadow Ball, like he could be trying to get his other screen up, like he switches out, but that's okay. Let me see. Cold Shoulder. Alright, so this is going to be Chilly Receptioning, probably. But we'll get to see what it is after the Sleep Storm. Yeah, it's going to do about like 90%. And it's not Black Sludge, which is cool. Nor is it AV. Kind of just looks like max HP, to be honest with you. So I think I'm gonna Willow here because I think he's gonna Chilly. Yeah, because I want to be able to Hex this later. We do get the Willow off, so he's gonna be burned. If he Sludge Bombs here, he's kind of crazy because I do have a Kingambit I could just so easily go into. Yeah, that's what I figured. So he's Chilly Reception. He's burned, but he's going to be back up to full. Now, the scary thing about this is that Titan might just try and Belly Drum here. Hulkajira, that's a Titan, I know that for a fact. So the question is, do I go into Mozart here? I think he's going to be Terra Water Liquidation. This is tough, because if he just goes for a... yeah, if he Belly Drums here, then I'm in a bad spot. So I have to go hard Power Bottom. Figure out what this is. And I'll red card him away, which is great. But I do sort of wish a Sub. Sub's going to come off here. The more I'm looking at this, the less I think it's Superpower. And he can't sweep me unless he's Belly Drum here. So I'll get to Endure this next turn. Which would be great. If he's Sub, he's definitely Belly Drum, right? With Earthquake, Ice Shard. Makes sense. So Titan versus Kingambit. Earthquake should never be KOing me. I think I'm just going to Kowtow Cleave. Yes, okay, perfect. So I'll get the Endure red card off after he attacks me this turn, which is so huge. It's so unbelievably massive. And he might be Citrus here, but he's not going to be able to Belly Drum back up after this, which is amazing. Okay, huge. Fucking huge. He's never going to be able to Belly Drum anymore. This was winning unless I was bringing red card Endure. So that's good to know. I'm just enduring here, for sure. And Mans is going to get red carded out. Nice. Get the fuck out. Get the absolute fuck out. Get the fuck out of here, Mountaih. Fuck right off. Belly Drum Sub Earthquake. And now he has to switch into this, which is just beautiful, to be honest. Can he set rocks against me? Garchomp can. Okay, I want to keep this alive, because I think he's just gonna click... I think he's gonna go into Aloe here. Yeah. Because you're not gonna let this go down. I don't believe you. Yeah. Game Shark. Sick. Do I want to burn this too? Yes, I do. He might try and get a hazard up to try and beat Kingambit, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. But I will burn you in this process. And if you just go into Gloking again, that's cool by me too. He sets up spikes, that's absolutely fine. I'm boots on a ton of things. And if I burn you here, that's massive. I don't burn you here. That makes me a sad, sad girl. Okay. What do I want to do? Kind of just want to hex again. Or kind of just want to hex. Because are you staying in after I willow you here? I don't think so. I think you go Glow King. So I'll hex. Yes. Okay, sick. How much does this do? Hey, I'll take that. That's good damage. With the burn chip too. I like that. I'll Volt Switch here to cover the Ursaring coming in. Because I don't think he could take another of these, and I think the odds he goes into Garchomp seem kind of low. Yeah. He'll try and go into Ursaring here to catch the burn. No, he goes into Game Shark. That's fine too. Do I just want to Volt Switch again? How cool would that be? I don't know. I might just Hex again for the damage, for the Magio. I am leftovers, so I can take like one hit on this and see how it goes. I don't really care about him setting up spikes. He's Poison Jab. He's physical. Did so much! Why did that do a gajillion? Help me. Okay, Hex did a little. It's 303 to 97. That's so strong. Bitch. What the fuck was that? I did so much. Is it just max attack? Yeah, I think it's just adamant. Are you Poison Jabbing again? You're not Earthquaking. Is it worth just intimidating us? Not really. I'm just gonna sack Kingambit here. It's done its job. I really wish I could have burned this. That would have been nice. But here we are. What are we gonna see? Poison Jab again. That's fine. So this thing's at about like 80 as well. I mean, everything's getting slowly into Go-Go range, ironically, which is nice. I think I'm just gonna go Pult. Do I want to go Pult and click Draco, or do I want to go Pult and click U-Turn? I think I want to go Pult and click U-Turn for sure. Yeah. If he stays in, good play. But like, why? This thing looks so good into me. I'd be really shocked. Like, you have an Ursaring as a switch in. You have a Hatterene. Like, I feel like you just don't want to test it. And if you do, you do, but yeah, I didn't think so. My apologies. That's Aloe, which is probably going to be Helmet, if I have anything to guess. Right? Honestly, this is probably just good to figure out. Eject button. That's fine. Alright. So what does that mean comes in? So tight. The Ringer. That's Ursaring, baby. Let's click U-Turn. And we'll see if this thing's like a Violite or some shit. Which it probably is, given there was no status. U-Turn's doing like 10 to 14. So everything is like a teensy bit of chip on it, and that's it. But that's honestly okay for... yeah, that just looks like max HP. Probably max Spadef, to be honest, so good to know. Do I want to go into Holly? I kind of want to go into Holly. Like, what are you clicking here? Holly making her debut. Okay, please do not fucking paralyze me. I didn't think about that. I should still be outspeeding stuff, but this loses a lot of value now. I'm so used to just seeing this thing click Facade, I forget about any other move. I wish I had Garchomp poisoned, I wish I had this thing not paralyzed. Ugh, this can't happen on this game against Mountaih. It's the game I wanted to win the most. I still am in this. Like, I actually straight up think Go-Go can still win, but it's gonna be tough. I'm gonna have to position it really right. He's still gonna switch, so he's still gonna have to take damage on something. My apologies comes in. I'll get to taunt this, but... well, in a way, it actually hurts him, right? Because... alright, I'll take that crit return. In a way, it hurts him, because if he baton passes now, he's gonna take a lot of damage on something. And he's gonna baton pass the negative stat changes, which is really funny, actually. No Kilowattrel does still make this game winnable. Very winnable. Switches out hard. Okay, so he's going into something else. He goes in Cold Shoulder. This is gonna die to a Brave Bird if I'm allowed to click it. If I'm permitted to click this Brave Bird, he's gonna die to it. Do I want to U-turn though? Because he's probably just gonna go back into my apologies. How do I take advantage of that if he goes back into my apologies? Go-Goat immediately? Is it Go-Goat time? Is it time for Go-Goat? I'm not sure. I think I'm just gonna Brave Bird. Yeah, I knew that shit. I get such cold feet, and I can't do that. I cannot do that. So we'll Brave Bird again. It's still gonna do a lot. To be fair, it is still gonna do a lot, but it's gonna put me in Garchomp range, which is definitely sad. Right? Garchomp's definitely KOing me with like Dragon Claw at this range. Brian, the fuck? Mate. Mate. What the hell's going on? Okay, I'm gonna U-turn here. I brought Brian against him last time, actually. Yeah, he's just gonna baton pass, which is a mistake, because there's gonna be a defense drop there, babe. There's a defense drop there. Cold Shoulder's gonna come in. God, if I went for Brave Bird. If only. Okay. So here we are. I don't want him to chili at all. I'm so afraid of him chillying. He's definitely the thing though. The Cassid Berry. Not necessarily sure it matters though. I think if he stays in, he's clicking the chili reception move. So I'm gonna U-turn. Yeah. Get out here, Ursaring. Get out here. This game's gonna be slow and meticulous, but I think it's still possible. Alright, so if he's Pidef, and I've lost my ability to do anything, I think I'd go into this. And shockingly, I might double here into Rotom. The reason I'm doing this is because I think he just goes Aloe here. If he goes Garchomp, it's a good mid-round. If he goes Garchomp, it's a good mid-round for sure. No, he goes this. Okay. So how's Leaf Storm looking? Not awful. I think I'll Hex though, just for more damage on Garchomp. Just for more Garchomp damage. Go-Goat still looks winnable here. I don't know how he beats Go-Goat. Like this is gonna be taking chip. Glowking's gonna be taking chip. If he goes into Garchomp here, that's gonna be taking chip. This takes more chip. It's fine. Yep. And now he just goes Garchomp again. I believe... How bad do I want to Willow here? So bad. He's never letting this go. He lets the Titan go before this, always. It's tough, right? Because I lose so much. Oh, he goes Ringer. Okay. I'm okay with that. Because I can, I'm going to Leaf Storm here. Right? I think so. I think Leaf Storm makes a ton of sense because if he just goes Chomp, that's kind of nice. I'm going to Leaf Storm. If he goes back to Glow King, it's a little sad, but he's doing so much switching. If only I had hazards. Poo. This is where he's going to get to try and get the Titan in, isn't it? Which will make me a sad, sad girl. He'll Chili. For sure. Do I want to just... He could very easily just Sludge Bomb here. It's kind of free. Volt Switch here. I think I Volt Switch into Mozart. I don't though, do I? I think I do. I mean, he's giving me health by doing this. He goes Garchomp. Okay. So it did 204 last time. I mean, what's really funny is I still see Gogoat winning this, so I actually do live this. Is it worth going for Willow? It's a roll. It's not a roll I want to risk. I could go into Mozart here. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go into Mozart here, actually. What are you doing? Earthquaking? I don't believe you. Yeah. So how much is this doing? Literally nothing. Can we not, please, sir? Fucking hell. These secondary effects piss me off, because Zapdos would be in such a prime position if Body Slam didn't pair up. Poison Jabbing this sucks ass. Like, missing the Willow against this fucking Garchomp also screws me over. Like, I feel like I have the ability to position myself still with Gogoat, but it's just so difficult right now with these second effects piling up. Cold Shoulder comes out. This is where he's going to try and Chili Reception into the Titan just to get some damage off, and to his credit, he's now going to be able to do it. So he's going to Chili here. Do I just go for as much damage as possible? Yes. Because if I want Gogoat winning, I need this chipped very low. That's low. Oh, he's Sludge Bombed. Jesus. Okay. And he crits. He crits my Spadef fucking thing. Did that kill? That's so upsetting. That never killed. Ah! Okay. Let's go into you. We're gonna start doing some fucking damage. Now I'm angry. Now Addison's angry. And I'm clicking Draco on the Ursaring, right? No, I'm clicking U-turn, because U-turn kills. I'm clicking U-turn on the Ursaring, and then I'm going into Arcanine, and I'm clicking Close Combat. And then I'm just gonna fucking win with Gogoat at this point. I'm so sick of this. Aloe BPs every time, which is interesting. So I gotta figure out a way to die in front of Aloe. Or just set up what's it's called in front of the Ringer. The Ringer comes in, that's fine. U-turn comes off. Is this my setup opportunity? I don't think I have a better one. I think this is the best I get, because I don't think I can set up in front of Aloe. It clicked Body Slam, it might be Ice Punch. Do I have a reason to stay unterra'd right now? Not particularly. We're gonna click Bulk Up. it very well might be a Swords Dance Garchomp. If it's a Swords Dance Garchomp, then I'm just going to attack here, I think. I guess it depends how much it's doing to me. Go. Garchomp. Cool hat. Does that beat me? He's gonna try and reflect, obviously. But, like... do I care? Earthquake from Adamant. Does how much? I think I need one more. He'll reflect here, of course, I get it, but I don't know if I have a choice. Because I need to live hits. Yeah, he reflects here. Do I bulk up again? Is that greedy? I think I do. I've been on the behind this whole time. What does this thing have for me? Baton Pass. That's fine. If this fucking Garchomp was burned... Boys. Boys. It's not the end of the world, though. Like, I am a +3 Go-Go. In all fairness, I am a +3 Go-Go. This is not an answer. This dies. Surely this dies at that amount of health. I refuse to believe. Air Blast is 35 to 41. I think I'm just gonna go for it. Ah, Jesus. Okay. Yawn. Poo. I almost want to know if it's smart for me to just literally bulk up again and try and wake up. Because I think it might be. I think it's my only shot. I think it's my only shot at victory here. Game Shark comes out. If he's SD, it's gonna fully depend on if I wake up or not. That's what it comes down to. I'm definitely asleep this turn. He has Swords Dance. Oh my god, this is so frustrating. I keep Horn Leeching always. Actually, that's a throw. I should be Terra Blasting, but... Let's fucking go! Let's go! My king. My knight. Don't be Helmet. I'll be so sad. Oh, I don't know if I keep this alive. Blah, blah, blah. Like, is it a crazy play to switch out here? Purely because I don't think the next one KOs. I think I'll Milk Drink. I'll Milk Drink here. Just to see. Just to try and recover. He Swords Dances again. Okay. I think I made the right play by doing this. I really do. Because I'm gonna sack Holly here. I can set up on like everything he has left. So he has to preserve this in a way. Like he kind of does, low-key. It was Reflect. Oh my god. Okay, good to know. I completely forgot he got Reflect up. U-turn. In case he says I need to preserve this. He doesn't say I need to preserve this. Okay. So he's Poison Jab, Swords Dance, Spikes, Earthquake. I'm gonna go into Pult here. I'm gonna click Draco. I think. Right? I have to. He could go Hat here, obviously. It would make sense, but I don't really have a choice. Yeah. My apologies comes in. Okay. Cool. So he'll Baton Pass this turn. I think I Willow here. And the reason I Willow here is because he baton passes, and I want this to be the mon that's in front on the baton pass. If I could mount a 6-3 comeback with the go-goat, I would be the GOAT. This is so tense, because I genuinely might get 6-0'd here, but this is such a close game. And it's really only a close game because of these freaking statuses, but I also could have made some reads in certain places, for sure. Okay, baton pass comes out, so I'll be able to hex this next time, which is cool. It was in a cool hat, actually. Which does make sense. Which also makes sense. So I think I'm gonna go Arcanine. And baton passing here would give him -1 in something, so I think he goes Almamola for sure. He goes Aloe, I kind of just want to like Morning Sun. I'm just gonna Morning Sun. Like, I can make that play, that's totally fair, but I don't know if I need to on what is a very likely baton pass. He got Reflect up, so I can't go for Go-Go yet. He's baton passing into who, though? Does it matter? I just go you. Snowscape. That's cool. That's really cool. Do I want to hex here? Yeah. I don't care. I fucking healed with the Arcanine. Fuck it. Fuck out of here. What do you do? Wish? Hex comes off. Do you baton pass? Oh shit. That's deserved. That's deserved. I don't feel bad for that. I don't feel bad for that at all. So Titan will come in, and I will absolutely intimidate it with Arcanine. Okay, this comes out. You can't belly drum. No belly drumming out from here. Going to intimidate you. He could pull a double into Garchomp. That would claim him on. That's a smart play. Doubling Garchomp would also lose him the game, though, if I stay in. But he might not care. He's gutsier than I am. He doesn't. Unless this is like sheer force, whatever. Okay. How many turns of the thing? That does nothing. Oh my god. Okay. How many turns of light screen are left? How do I check this? Or not light screen, fucking reflect. Reflect is 3 turns. I can do something with that, I think. Do I just put CC here? Or just Flare Blitz? Just Flare Blitz for damage. Ooh. Okay. That works. Does that mean I get to set up with Go-Go now? Not sure. Or just pull live one. That's the other question. Spare technically doesn't KO me. Especially at -1. So I could hex this thing. Do I want to do that? Yeah, because I kind of just want to stall out as many turns as possible. Because my issue right now is that, like, Glowking doesn't die behind Reflect. Isn't Will-O-Wisp my play? Will-O-Wisp might be my play, right? Because how many turns? Yeah, Will-O-Wisp might be my play. That might be a crazy play, but Will-O-Wisp might be my play because I need to stall out these screens. Yeah. Yeah. I shard. That does nothing. And it was disabled. That's funny. So I mean, he'll get more damage off, but whatever. Snow's gonna stop. Now I get to get... Now I just Hex. Now I just Hex. You know, he lets us go down, which is cool. And now the question is, will he go Hat to set the thing back up? And the answer is probably yes. And in that case, I feel like I just have to Hex. If Garchomp was burned, if I didn't miss that Will-O-Wisp. It could be Lum. It could have been Lum the whole time, but it would have been nice to know. Cold Shoulder comes in. Why? You, sir, are trying to heal, which makes a lot of sense. Do I go Willow or do I go U-turn? I think I go U-turn, because he's not staying in this. Yeah. Cool, Hat comes in. So we'll get to get a U-turn off on this. He's gonna click Reflect again, which makes sense. So I think I'm gonna Horn Leech just for damage. Terra Blast. Terra Blast hits everything. Yeah, Terra Blast is better. This should put you in range of Hex from Dragapult. Surely. Surely that does it. I'm just gonna keep clicking this, because in a way Pult is opening up as a win con too right now. If he light screens here, that could be an issue. Oh, if I was Infiltrator, that'd be so good. What do we got? Baton Pass? Just Psychic. Okay. So I think I'm gonna try and I have to bulk up actually, because that is what forces the Yawn series of plays. If he switches Chomp right here, that's a good play, and I think he wins for it. He switches this. So is the move to try and get some recovery. I mean, the move is just to click Milk Drink here, I think. For sure. Because I want to be as full of health as possible. Yawn comes off. I think my move will always be to go Pult here. And he knows this, which sucks, but I can't fall asleep. It's not possible. Not allowed. Not okay. Chili's out, which makes sense. And he has to go Ursaring here. He has to. He doesn't have a choice. Because I'm just going to U-turn on Ursaring, and if Chomp comes out, I get to click Draco. It's also interesting to note that he doesn't have Dragon Claw. So does Dragapult die to Garchomp? It doesn't, I don't think. Yeah, I take one Garchomp hit, which is nice. I'm going to U-turn here. If he's SD Eviolite, he wins the game here. To be fair, he's only revealed Body Slam, but he could be like a Rest Hawk set is the thing. Okay. The more chip on this, the better too, because of, I want to put it into Draco range, if such a thing exists. Please don't Swords Dance or Body Slam para me. Crunch. I think I have to bulk up here. I also want a Horn Leech. I mean, it's going to be the fucking Glow King, won't it? He can't set up the thing after this. I live one hit with you, always. Barring like soft sand. I live this. Oh my god. Okay, the reflect's gone. He cannot reflect anymore. So my play here is probably to Draco, which is absolutely terrifying. I can never click U-turn again because of what's it called? Ursaring. No university going to Garchomp here. Oh, I lose. I lose. I lose by U-turning there. Oh. Oh. Unless I can live a hit from Garchomp. I definitely do not live a hit from Garchomp right here. So that was a big throw. That was a massive throw. So if I Hex there, that's my only option. Yeah, I threw that. If I Hex there, I hate this. I hate every time I play him, it comes down to one play. I Hex there. I kill the Hatterene. He has to go into Ursaring. It depends. I would have to U-turn on the Ursaring and then go into Go-Goat and try and set up and keep my Bolt alive. I think my only play is to try and get a Cursed Body here. That's my only play. That is my only play. We try and Cursed Body. This luck was atrocious. This thing could have been burned. Holly could have done so much more had I not gotten paralyzed. Arcanine getting poisoned was obnoxious as well. Just sucks, but it's okay. It's absolutely fine. We're still doing okay this season, so. Good game. You beat me again, Mr. Mountaih. I'm gonna see if it's Lum. I'm gonna check. If I'll probably do like a little, hey, it was Lum at the end of the video if it was, but that's too bad. It was a fun game. It was fun to try and get this positioned, and I do think I still could have done it, but I would have had to pull a lot of good switches, right? So I kill the Hat with Hex. He has to go Ursaring on that turn. I have to U-turn on that turn, and he could call the Garchomp at any point while doing that. I have to U-turn on that turn with Pult into Ursaring. If he stays in and clicks Crunch, I click Bulk Up on the next attack. He'll go into Glow King. I recover on the Yawn. Then I Bulk Up again. Then he Chilly Receptions out into Garchomp. Garchomp can't KO me unless it sets up 1 SD. So I would also need a first turn Wake Up again, probably, as well. So, I don't know. Good game. We'll be okay. See you all later. See you all next time.